Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, okay, talk your own on the floor. Now MC Kuvuki be yaso. Make the hearts make it clear.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Kuvuki, just like you know. And with me, I get the number one lady in the house, Gina B, aka Gina Black. The level where she take on today, like Mary J. Blige, that you understand. Hey! See, the way this man define nowadays, if they tell you her age, you go to see now Ojoro.
Age out of this.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Gina B back. Let's say for some time now she's not there with us. She just attend to some private family things, but now she's fine and she's looking better than ever. Say hi to your fans now.
Hi viewers.
Even the hi viewer herself is now polished. you don't remove the Igbo kick sentiment. Come on, man.
Yeah, viewer don't get visa.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We want to thank you profusely, that's intensely for the one that they support us. We see all our support, the comments, the like, the shares, everything one that they do, we see them. And from the bottom of our heart, myself and Gina Black and all the crew for Talk Your Own Podcast, we want to say thank you. And today we don't come with a very, how do I put this now? This one a topic will go affect every aspect of our life, both the spiritual, both the physical, both the economical, both any other. Just talk about it. Just think about it. Now we want to talk about today. So to divulge this topic with me today, I get one of my most trusted friend. Yes, when I say most trusted friend, not be I don't be trusted with my wife. I don't understand. Trusted in the sense that this guy is so vast when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to wisdom, when it comes in any aspect of life. You call him for entertainment, he did there. Call him for sport, he did there. Call him for family life, he did there. Just call him for any side. He's so vast. And those are the kind of friends I like to hang out with, you know, because iron sharpens iron. This my friend, he dey here with us. They cannot talk too much. My friend, will come here today. Everybody will know well, both for home and abroad. Both for social media, they call him Sir Oduma. Sir Oduma. And in case you don't know what Oduma na lion. He don't tell me the story. I ain't get that name before, so I go tell her small. That name, now he inherits the name from the father because because you know if you go resemble landlord, he resemble the father finish. Then they go carry father name give him. So now be that. So Oduma is in the building, but his real names are Jude Idemudia. Oduma is a graduate of business administration. He's a father, he's a loving husband, he's into podcasting also, and he's into football analysis and everything. You got to follow a page. When I follow a page, what is that your page name, sir?
Football Council.
Football Council.
Football Council.
Go follow.
So you can become a counselor.
So you can become a counselor because especially we will be Man U fans now. We need so many counselors.
So you need counsel.
We need counsel. So please join me. Welcome Jude Idemudia.
Thank you. When you start, I will not know something I be talking about. I didn't look for the best.
You know, they say the big name now they kiss small dog. But if the dog big grab, if you call a bit of V, you not good die. So, ladies and gentlemen, Oduma is not here alone with us. I have the honor and privilege. You don't tell why they wait for this day. It's my honor and privilege to welcome to Talk Your Own Podcast. One of the best things that has ever happened to Grat Austria. Yes. Not because he dey here, they talk up. I get feedback. Oh, I don't say I be man around town. So all the feedback I don't get. They talk say since where this guy coming to the scene for Grat Austria, say things actually change. Development there everywhere, life there everywhere. One day I saw they watch a Facebook video. See we in the lead press for church. That's it. So this was amazing like this. He got do me a drop album. Until another they call post him mama video where mama dey sing that say no wonder. Apple not dey fall far from the tree. Like mama resemble. So ladies and gentlemen, we cannot talk too much. We have the one and only Reverend Father Christian Edogame in the building. Wanna clap now?
Thank you very much. You call my two names.
And the way you call the full details.
My full name now.
Egwahide.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
put
my
that
son.
Egwahide. Oh my God. What is not wrong with me?
So without Egwahide, I am not complete.
Oh my God. So I'll call the name full now.
Yeah,
Reverend
please
Father
repeat.
Christian Edogame Egwahide.
Now we'll conclave.
Yeah.
Now go clap.
Apart from being a reverend father, now this one that draw me close to her. Apart from being a reverend father, a pastor of the African Catholic community in Grant here, apart from being that one, in the work for ECAHA, which is the University Clinicum Grant. ECAHA Grant, that be the biggest hospital for Grant. And there this man they work. Very soon go tell us what thing they do there. But you know, say if one of my guys in a gym for one place, they don't know say na get man. Now whether na get man, na general manager gym. So you go tell us this. Before it might interest you to know that he has a BSc in philosophy, which he got from University of Ibadan, Nigeria. He has a BTH in theology, and that he got from Urban University in Rome. That I never finished. He also has an MSc in peace studies and conflict resolution. He get that one from National Open University, Nigeria. Now this is not finished. I pray. Father Christian also has a master's and MA in political economics and legal philosophy. Now that one I can congrats Australia. And he can't finish that one. I say no, never finish. May he just do something. As we dey talk now, he's currently a PhD student in the same discipline in Gratiot Australia. People gonna clap.
Francis.
Another round of applause.
So now say people who sit down here today, they not just come, they not just come they talk anyhow. They go come share their wisdom with us because they don't actually know what they do. So let's go straight to it. Mommy G, you are welcome back first. We can welcome you again.
Thank you.
Sir, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Oduma one, you're welcome.
Thank you, boss.
Oduma himself.
What do we want to talk today? What do we want to talk about now? Spirituality, religion. That the same thing, a be difference day. But before now tell us those ones, we go tell us what it be spirituality, what it be religion. Sir.
Yeah. There is a difference between spirituality and religion. They can be the same, and they can also be different.
Okay.
Depend on how you see it or from the angle you see it from. Spirituality is a personal thing. Religion is an organized
Okay, so
thing. So
religion is an organized spirituality.
I think
We can put it like that.
put it that way.
Or we can even call it communal spirituality.
You can put it that way. It's like an organized spirituality. But in every religion, there is a spirituality that is attached to it. But as I said, spirituality comes from within. Religion is the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You see, I'm very concise. You understand? And I say spirituality now between you, just you and God.
Yeah.
Hey, why religion? Hey, come be Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C. So, Oduma, spirituality, religion. What's your take?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take off from where he stopped. So I actually agree with him about spirituality and religion, but I'd like to take it a little further. So when we talk about spirituality and when we talk about religion, first of all, I'll say these are two different things. And why would I say that? Because you can be a spiritual person without being belonging to any religion. Do you understand? You can completely be very, very spiritual without attaching yourself to any religion. So that's why, first of all, I say it's very, very different. But although why people tend to sometimes put it together is because they kind of go pari passu, right? But then I for one, I'm an advocate of being spiritual. and not being religious, because I feel like religion has done more harm than good to the people. I don't see religion as a necessity, but I see spirituality, because spirituality is what connects you to your God. Spirituality is you knowing your creator in its truest, purest form. And religion is just, I'll borrow his language, organization. That's what religion is. And how did all of this, let's take Christian as a case study, for example. How did you start? Christian, our God is not even a Christian. Jesus Christ is not a Christian. But he is spiritual. He's one with the Father. But he was not a Christian when he was here. Even when he left, he didn't ask us to be Christians. And even the Christians...
No, that one, we'll mark that one. Jesus can never ask us to be.
No, he didn't ask us to be Christians. And even the Christians didn't name themselves. So imagine bearing a name, a title that you didn't give to yourself. So even the Christians did not name themselves. This was just a bunch of, when Jesus Christ was here, he had disciples, 12 of them. So when he left, those disciples, they recruited apostles. And the apostles are the people that the disciples recruited. And so how did the Christian thing came about? So when those disciples and apostles were ministering, so people liking their character and their speech and the miracle, they likened it to Christ, which is Jesus Christ. And so as time goes on, they begin to say, oh, these people, they are behaving like Christ. They are Christ-like. And mind you, don't forget that during this period, they were not speaking English. So over time, language has evolved. So from these people, they behave like Christ. They are Christ-like. That was where the name Christian came from. So we didn't really name ourselves Christian. Pagans named us Christian. So I would say people should actually be more spiritual than looking forward into religion. So I'll stop there for now. Yeah.
Are you a Christian?
Well, I grew up in a Christian home, Catholic. We'll come back there. And when I grew up, you are kind of, if you come up from Africa, Nigeria to be precise, you already know that if your parents are Christian, automatically that's what they choose for you. So I would say in that regard, I am a Christian, but now I'm grown and I can think for myself. So I'd actually say, I don't know if you should address me as a Christian, but I would like to believe that I'm religious. I would like to believe that I know my God for me. I'd like to believe that I can connect with him, not on the religious level, but more on the spiritual level.
Wow. Okay. I can relate to what you're saying.
You can relate.
I can relate.
You don't get church paper. So, sir, he just said something that it's possible to be spiritual and not be religious. He also went further to say God is not a Christian, Jesus Christ is not a Christian. Biblically, is this correct?
I don't know what to say, but I don't think we are here to involve ourselves.
No, but this is here. We just talk our mind. They're not arguments. We just talk our mind.
There are major errors. There are some errors in his position.
Yes, sir.
And some of these errors are Christian is a nomenclature. It's just a name. And in English, you call it Christian. In other languages, it has
that's different names.
Different names.
What they call it in Latin?
It's Christian.
Okay.
But in other languages, that's different. It's different names. Now, you don't. When you talk about an idea, the idea is not in the name.
Wow.
It goes beyond the name. If you read this book, Romeo and Juliet, you hear when Juliet said, Romeo, what is that in the name? Deny your father's name. That which is called a rose will even smell better in another name. Now, talking about the nomenclature or the idea that Jesus was not a Christian. If we say Jesus was not a Christian, we will be making a mistake. But the religion that Jesus practiced was Judaism. Actually, that was the religion of Jesus, Judaism, which was the religion that was evoked at his time. But Jesus was a revolutionary person, and through him, Christianity came. So, what is Christian? Christian is an idea of like when we add the word together, those who behave like Jesus. So, living the way of Jesus, like you
following the ideology.
Okay, the ideology of Jesus. You see people like I don't want to use a negative example, but like I start up something, and there are people who behave like me. There are people who do things like me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me use Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo has followers, for example, who play football like Cristiano Ronaldo, who do things like Cristiano Ronaldo. So we now decide to address them as CR7. Will it be right to say that CR7 was not CR7? That is, I mean, the man himself was not CR7. Those people, you call them CR7 because they behave like Ronaldo, because they play like Ronaldo. That is why you call them CR7.
Or like for Nigeria politics, those people they wear it.
That is why I said I don't want to use some negative
example.
Kwasia is not negative.
Kwasia immediately came to my head.
That's on perspective.
It's not.
It's a perspective. Kwasia immediately came to my head, but I didn't want to use it actually. So, will you, for example, will you say Kwakwaso is not Kwakwasia?
So
that would be self-negation to say Kwakwaso is not the Kwakwasia. So when they call these people Christian, because there were so many things you said that there were some other things you said that we are not as they were 12 apostles. These 12 apostles,
12 disciples, you mean?
No, 12 apostles.
Oh, apostles, you mean?
Yeah, 12 apostles. These 12 apostles were sent, they were part of his followers. Now, during that time, we have to understand the worldview of that time. For those of us who study philosophy, we know that there are so many philosophical ideas that came from a particular school of thought. That the owner of this school of thought, we call this philosophy by their names. So these people were having like people who were following them. And these their followers think like them because they follow them, they learn from them. That this was like a system of schooling. It was like a system of school. So they learned from them. And learning from them, they started behaving or they started writing like them. There were some who actually now differ, who actually were opposite their masters. But for those who followed Jesus, for the apostles that he chose them to further his teachings. So what people called Christian in when they were praying in Antioch, that they say, these people, they live like Christ. And so they are called Christ-like. So Christ-like is what we call today Christian. So to say that Christ was not Christ-like would be self-contradiction.
Okay, but sorry, I'd like to comment two things. So first, you talked about the apostles and the disciples.
Let's go.
And you mentioned that Christ chose the apostles. But I thought Christ chose the disciples because the disciples were 12. The apostles were later on. The disciples ministered to those who later became the apostles. I mean, that's what I know from the Bible. Is it different? Because you mentioned 12 apostles. That's what I'm asking.
No. There are 12 apostles. For everybody who followed Jesus was a disciple. Inside this, for everybody who followed, disciple actually means follower. That's the meaning of disciple.
Yes.
Follower. There's so many disciples, so many. But out of these disciples, were those he had picked, who were the apostles, who were the leaders of these other people. So everybody, disciple, the direct meaning of disciple is follower. So anybody who followed him at that time was a disciple, just the way I am a disciple today. Just the way anybody who is Christ-like, who actually is carrying the message of Christ, who is a follower of Christ, is a disciple. And when he was leaving, he said to the apostles, "Go and make disciples of all nations.
Yes.
Go and make all of them disciples. Go and make all of them my followers, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. So
They're not Seki of David for them.
please don't do that.